Hello guys! Good day. Hi! I know the stream hasn't started yet, but just wanted to check with you guys. Everything okay? Are you good? Are you okay? Guys over on Twitch, are you okay? Oh, awesome. Okay, great. Hi! Hi. How are you guys? How has your week been? Had a good week? I had a good week. I had a really good week. And I have so much to talk to you guys about today. The jump scare. Is the music volume okay? Is my sound volume, everything volume okay? Yeah, I am excited for the weekend, yeah. I am. I will talk to you guys. I have so much to talk to you guys about today, and a lot of the stuff that I have been doing past 2 weeks has a lot to do with what I'll be doing this weekend. So I'll let you guys know. Okay, great. I'm gonna switch to my normal streaming setup. There we go. We got the little cat over here, and we got Figma over here. Everything as usual. So, what have you guys been doing? What have you been doing? I haven't streamed or talked to you guys for the past 2 weeks, and for a good reason. The stream hasn't completely started yet, so don't worry, you can go grab a drink, you wanna grab a bite, whatever. You have time to do that. Just chatting, I guess. So, what have you guys been doing? Have you been playing any games? Have you been working? Have you been designing stuff? Doing something? What have you been doing? What have you been up to? What are the news recently? Building stuff? Yeah, I know that a lot of you guys are developers. A lot of you guys are designers. A lot of you guys work in like I don't know, project management and stuff like that. But yeah. You played Balatro, yeah. Have you guys played Balatro? I do play games. I do play games, and today I really want to talk to you guys about game UI. I don't know why, but since I started like this whole Minecraft project, I've been, you know, back in the whole gaming UI stuff, and I just can't stop now. I just can't stop until this video is done. I don't think I can stop talking about game UI. Yeah. So you guys have been playing games. It's very good. It's very good that you play games, like between like working and like doing stuff, being productive. It's good to play games and just, you know, loosen up. Kind of have fun, kind of chill for a while. Yeah, I do plan to make a video on Balatro. I do want to check out Balatro definitely with you guys. It's just like these videos, like Minecraft redesign, I don't know, Steam redesign, Spotify. They take so long, and for a good reason. Like, I don't know, just like. Gotta really put my mind into it for as long as possible so I can you know, kind of completely get the feeling of using the UI as much as possible, just making sure that I really am okay with whatever I've designed. So yeah, I think I do want to make my own game. I really wish I could, but you know, it's a hard task. It's very hard. Like it's definitely gonna take a long time, but maybe at some point. By the way, guys, I am reading both Twitch chat and YouTube chat, so don't worry. I am trying my best to keep up. If you're wondering, these are the things I want to talk about today, so yeah. I think I have made some games like before, but like very like small games, like one level. I'm not really that good at it yet. Maybe at some point. I do really want to make like a cute kind of game, like not that serious. Like it doesn't have to be, I don't know, Skyrim. Obviously, I don't think I can ever do such a thing. But like maybe something like a platformer, I don't know, pixelated game. I don't know, maybe at some point. Hi guys, hi. I'm really happy, by the way, that you joined today so we can talk. Thank you for joining, and I really hope you enjoy, guys. Really hope you enjoy. I don't have any mods on Minecraft yet because I really don't want to. I want to have the original experience of the game, but I do know of a lot of mods. I've been watching a lot of videos on different mods. I mean, that's what you do, I guess. But and I have gotten a lot more information about the whole like community recently, so that's fine, but I don't want to spoil my experience of the, you know, bare bone Minecraft UI. Yeah. I have, well, I mean, before I was like, I started to design, I guess for like a long time, as like a teenager, I used to do coding, a lot of coding. So I'm okay, I think, in that aspect, if that's what you mean by like me doing the coding for the game, but I think I can get used to it fast. Okay, so are you guys okay? Are you guys okay? Should we start? Should we start talking about the whole thing? Yeah. Hell yeah. Okay. So past 2 weeks, I have literally been, I don't know, saturating myself with Minecraft because I really wanted to get to know everything, even though you can't like get to know everything about something in like 2 weeks. That's like such a short time. But I tried a lot of different things. I've been watching like hours and hours and hours of just, I guess, lots of great Minecraft YouTubers just trying to get a sense of where the community is at, criticism, and just playing Minecraft in general. And yeah, catching the Minecraft movie, a lot of different things, a lot of different diverse kind of activities related to Minecraft. Yeah, it does sound like something. I gotta be honest, I don't know what I was doing so far. I've been having a little too much fun, and I've been having a little too much fun. It doesn't seem like I'm working at times, but seriously, like it's crazy. It's awesome. Like, this community is great, guys. I love Minecraft content. Why is my website like Linktree? I mean, I like it simple, to be fair. Like, I just want every link and everything to be like accessible. Yeah. I don't think it necessarily needs to be too complicated. It's just a bunch of links to different websites, so I don't want to like clutter it. And I think I have to try all sorts of different, Minecraft on different platforms. I have tried Bedrock, but I haven't tried Bedrock on, a console yet. Guess I gotta try it on the Nintendo too, I guess. But I'm not sure if is it like I think it is a little different, but I'm not sure it's that different. But still, gotta do it. So don't worry, the video is coming up, but I still have a lot to talk to you guys about, and I need your opinion on so many things. So, and also I have tried Minecraft Classic, the free one on the browser. That one is also nice, I guess. I guess it's just like simple and it's nice. I just kind of wanted to get to know the whole thing. Okay, so about the whole Minecraft UI, I have written a bunch of stuff that I want to talk to you guys about today. And I guess first I'd like to start with this Oblivion UI because the Oblivion remastered game has just come out like a few days ago, recently, and I have talked about the UI on Twitter. By the way, great game. Have you guys played it? Have you guys played the Oblivion remastered? Have you? Chicken Jockey, have you played the? Yeah, you haven't. Okay, so the game is very. I mean, obviously, it's modern, beautiful. The quality is just perfect. It's gorgeous. It's beautiful. The game is beautiful, and I'm just not going to talk about it because, well, I don't have much to say. But I do have some stuff to say about the UI. I wrote this thread on Twitter. And I want to read it for you guys, and I want to kind of talk. And this is not just about Oblivion, but this is just about the whole gaming industry, about the UI in recent games, And I feel like it's important for us to compare old game UIs with new game UIs. So yeah, let's go through this together because I haven't exactly said everything that was on my mind on the thread. The game is beautiful, by the way. I really love the game. I haven't been so excited about a game since Skyrim. This one is just beautiful. I really loved it. Kind of took me back to the whole Skyrim time, Yeah. Yeah, it's very pretty. I really, really love it. So let's talk about the UI. Have you guys played the old one, like the old Oblivion game, or? Or have you just not played the new one? Okay, great. Okay, got it. So let's go through this. Something in these old games that was really beautiful, and I feel like they have been removed for a good reason. Again, I mean, It's not that they weren't beautiful and that they should have been removed because they were bad or whatever, but like these two games are two different things. So if we're gonna look at them, we're gonna look at them as two different things, not just, oh, this is the modern version of the other one, and not like that, but like independently. Just look at them completely independently. So the first point I talked about was that the compass is now on the top, and as you can see, you have a lot more space to see the objectives, the targets, everything. While in the old one, like it would be cramped. Every objective, everything would just be all next to each other. You wouldn't have enough space to see everything. And plus, because the Skyrim compass was on the top too, I feel like this is just consistent with the whole Elder Scrolls games in general, It does remind you of the Fable 2 UI. So yeah, I feel like a lot of people might like this one. It's very subjective. At the end of the day, it's your opinion whether you like this or that. It's your opinion, but I feel like this just has more space. Just shows you a lot of things better, and it's the center of the screen. You know that you are looking at like the center is really the center. It's not like on the side. And this, I feel like this took a lot more space compared to this. Yeah. I don't hate it. I like it. I think this is okay. I don't have any specific problems with it. Do you guys? Yeah, the compass is unintrusive, yeah. Yeah, the compass is very unintrusive. It doesn't bother you. It's just up there. Even though I kind of wish they either put like a photo mode kind of thing. Because these compasses up there, everything, it's just like in the way. I can't take a proper photo of the game without these being in the way. I kind of don't like that. There are mods that like allow you to like have a photo mode, but it is always there because it's like your objectives, the targets, cities, different places you need to go to, and essentially like you're not gonna open the map all the time, right? Okay, so the next point is okay, so it is simplified. It's more simplified visually. Again, this is like subjective. It's very subjective. If you like this type or you like this type, they're kind of similar. I like that there are these circles around in here, and they're kind of consistent. You can kind of see everything. The design language is like consistent across different parts of the UI, while like over here things are different. Like everything is kind of archaic but not consistent, if that makes sense. Yeah. And I mean, in 2025 we like simple things. Like most people like simple things, but that doesn't mean that this is bad or this is bad. I generally believe that like the word bad or the word good doesn't have any place in anywhere basically, because like everything is subjective. Some stuff some people like, some stuff others feel like are better. It's just your sense of the world. You're looking at the world and you have your own preferences, and there is no objectively bad or objectively good thing. Even in UI there is no bad and good either. Like you just like this or you like that. It's your choice. But there's one thing that is very different, and these bars, the health bar, the stamina bar, all that is kind of present in the old UI, but in the new UI it kind of disappears when it's full, so it just kind of doesn't fill up space for no reason. Like, you know it's full and it's not there. It's simple. Are you guys okay with that? We did have this conversation about Minecraft, the way that like the XP bar would disappear because of the player locator bar. And I think that's like a whole different conversation. But here it kind of makes sense because, well, your health is full. You don't need to know if it's full or not. It's full. You can't see it, then it's full. And if it's drained, then you can see it. Like, it will show up that it's like drained, and you need to like drink a healing potion or something like that, you know? Yeah, it's full and you don't need to care about it. But I feel like in the case of Minecraft and a lot of other games, it's very different. Like the whole health, everything. It's very different. Yeah, I feel like it makes sense. The next point is sometimes it's a bit less stylized. So this is something in modern games. You have the whole simplification. Modern games, modern UI in general, like in everything. It's just simpler. Everything has started to become simpler. And I don't think that that's necessarily a bad thing. It's just different, you know? The audience is different. Like, we are just like kind of different people, you know? And simple doesn't always mean bad if you don't take away necessary functions. Like, if you remove necessary functions, that's bad. But if you're just simplifying it to kind of remove the clutter, then that's okay. Why not? And I feel like this Oblivion Remastered is kind of excelling at that simplification in kind of a good way, you know? It's very nice. It's very good. Like, they did such a great job at modernizing this and at the same time keeping it clean, keeping it archaic, keeping it true to the loyal. It's loyal to Oblivion. It's very nice. And then I have two other examples here too, like the whole shortcut wheel and the new shortcut wheel. So they're different. Okay, they're very different. Something about the old UI is that everywhere I look, there's this yellow brown. It's just like everywhere you look, it's a little too archaic. Okay, like after a while I was looking at it yesterday and my eyes started to kind of hurt. Like, it's too bright, you know? It kind of feels like it's too bright. But even though this one is bland, but it still has that, you know, ancient feeling. Yet the whole shortcut wheel is a lot simpler. It's beautiful. It has colors. It's a different design, you know? It's a completely different design. If you look at it independently, like if you don't consider this whole thing at all and you just look at this one, look at the new one, you kind of see that it is beautiful on its own. Like, you don't need to necessarily compare it with the old one to decide whether it's beautiful or not. It is beautiful on its own. It's very unique, you know? Yeah. Coffee stains, yeah. Less coffee stains, yeah. Fewer coffee stains, yeah. It's just... I don't know why that is, like... But yeah, it's just cleaner, you know? It's just a lot cleaner. It does look bland, but that blandness is not necessarily a bad thing. It's just easier on the eye. And fits a lot more information in it too, to be honest. Like, well, that has a lot to do with the whole size of the screen and resolution and everything. But yeah, again, it's just a lot cleaner. So yeah, we should kind of look at these like new games independently, I feel like, sometimes. Just sometimes. Other times it's more stylized. Now this one is something that has a lot to do with the whole like interaction design and stuff. But look at this like class selection menu. It is... I need to pause here for a second. Guys, I am reading both of the chats. So yeah, I do. I don't know why. Sometimes it's a bit laggy, but I do keep an eye. So this class selection menu here is a lot, you know, the style is the same as the rest of the game, right? The style is like the same as like the inventory, everything else, it just looks the same. However, in the new one, I see these artworks over here. I see the separation of these two sections. It's a lot more, you know, it's not as simple as this. They worked on it a bit more. This is like very simple, but this one has a lot more artistic effort put into it, like over here with these drawings. These are very nice. It's very beautiful. What do you guys think? Do you like it so far? I mean, so far, what's your opinion about the whole redesign of the UI of the game? Of, you know, if you have played Oblivion before, do you like this? Do you mind it? Persona's UI is very beautiful. Persona's UI is very unique. I do plan to make a video about kind of video game UIs soon, hopefully. I mean, I feel like everybody who works in UI and kind of gaming knows that Persona's UI is unique. It's amazing. I don't even need to like talk about how great it is. It's very creative. But like here, we're kind of just if you've just joined the stream, guys, we're just kind of comparing the old and new Oblivion UIs. Okay, the pause menu. This thing, I really have a lot to talk about on this. This is the old one, where you can like, it doesn't take the whole screen, right? The new one takes the whole screen. Let's just like talk about this for a second. In most of the games, back in the day, you could like press the escape button and then kind of have this very small menu, has the whole resume and settings, gameplay, graphics, everything, all those settings accessible in front of you, but it doesn't take a lot of space on the screen. These new UIs, they have kind of evolved to take over the whole screen, and while I really appreciate the fact that you can have everything in front of you, like character, inventory, magic, everything, while I really appreciate it, I really think that this could probably be managed a little better, because the amount of times I have to kind of look what exactly I am looking for. Like, I played this game for like, I guess 10 hours now. And so far, every time I want to open the inventory or I want to like check the system settings or something else, I kind of gotta really look at it, you know? You know how your muscle memory kind of forms after a while, and you know where everything is? Well, in this case, I feel like it takes a bit of time to get used to it. It just looks like there's too much going on, and there's like this other second navigation bar in the system settings. And yeah, it kind of also feels like it was made for console. Instead of like, if you're playing on PC, I feel like this is going to be a little complicated to you at first glance. But yeah, now that we're talking about like game UIs, I am seeing like Dishonored 1 and Dishonored 2. Dishonored has such a great UI. These games just have such great UI. Sometimes I think to myself, like, how could they come up with this? These are creative. Persona, Dishonored, these are truly creative UIs. And not that Skyrim, not that Elder Scrolls doesn't have its own like iconic, beautiful UI, but this is like in its own. This is like one of the UIs that could be iconic, but I feel like it's probably not going to be as iconic as Skyrim was at some point. or Skyrim is, but it is still beautiful. If you just look at it on its own separately, it's good. I mean, my only like complaint here is that this whole like pause menu, inventory and stuff is a little bit too cluttered. Just that. The sixth issue I have is the inventory. I gotta talk about inventory. In the old one, you had like these further classifications into these categories, like food, apparel, stuff like that. All those would be again further classified, but in the new UI, you kind of don't have that whole classification in here. You know. And it doesn't have like, it's just not as clean. And I kind of sometimes wish, because there are so many items, kind of sometimes wish there was like a search bar. So many times I've been trying to like trade something, sell something with someone, and I'm trying to look for a specific thing, and I just can't find it. I gotta like go through the whole thing. It's certainly could use a little bit more classification, but yeah, I do like the way that it shows you a lot more information though, like how much stuff you're carrying or other information, but like in here you kind of don't have a lot of information, and there's like 5 things on the screen, you know, 5 items in total. Like I don't think that's very good. A grid would have been nice. Yeah, a grid would be really nice in the new one. Again, I kind of feel like there could have been some sort of like filtering, viewing, something, just something. This is like too bare bones. This doesn't have much, honestly, but yeah. All right, the next one, similar UIs. Now we talked about the things that were different so far, right? But let's like talk about things that are similar, because this is actually something that I feel like is the sole reason why I believe this game is good and I love this game. And it's the fact that the things that they kept the same kind of keep the whole aesthetic, keep the whole design language the same. They have for example, this whole crafting screen for potions and stuff is the same as the previous one. The flow is a bit different, but it is more beautiful. It's very simple. They have simplified it, but they didn't destroy that. They didn't simplify it to the point of modernizing it to Oblivion. I don't know, pun intended, whatever. But they didn't modernize it to Oblivion. They just kept it the same as the previous one. Except they made it much cleaner, much more beautiful. And this is something that we desperately need in today's game UIs. This whole simplification, this whole being loyal to the feeling of the game. Like they could have just not put these 2 snakes here, but they did it. And it's beautiful. And I just wish that more games would do this. Wish that more companies, more games would be loyal to the actual feeling of the game. Like you don't need to necessarily simplify it, make it a black screen, make it a black and I don't know, transparent black menu. You don't need to make it simplified. You kind of can make it fantastical, I guess, but still have the feeling, but still be simple. You don't need to be minimal simple, like Prometheus simple or minimal. You kind of can still keep the feeling, yeah. And I kind of appreciate that they did this. Yeah. Thank you, Todd. So the loading screens. We I don't want to like talk about this too much because like you're not supposed to spend too much time on the loading screens. It's just a loading screen. But the loading screens of many games are iconic. The Oblivion loading screens were iconic. And the new ones are artistic. They kind of cared about it enough to kind of make these artworks for it, and I appreciate it. It's nice. It's fresh. It's fresh. It's lovely. What more can I say? There are a lot of other things that people mentioned, like how when you're kind of hovering on grass, it would like kind of light up, you know, not like Skyrim. Skyrim is very simple. There are a lot of these small details, but I feel like you'll get used to them if you could get used to everything that we've talked about so far. You could get used to the rest too. Yeah. But yeah, in general, like if you want to see the whole comparison between the two UIs, it would be something like this, these two. You can definitely see an improvement, guys. Like, this is an improvement. So how do you guys like it? How do you guys like it? Do you like the whole remaster? You could like kind of compare them in this picture. The whole UI feels a little less cluttered in the new one, you know? It's nice. And gameplay wise, guys, it's beautiful. If you guys are looking for like a game to just like kind of have fun, get that Skyrim. Yeah, I feel like it's 2010. I don't know. Like, just woke up and it felt like 2010. It's lovely. It's like 2010, but with great graphics, you know. Oh right. Well, that kind of sums up the whole Oblivion thing. I feel like you guys should go play it if you like these types of games. Why not? It's beautiful. It's fun. Any thoughts on YouTube's new homepage UI? Yeah, I opened it and I was like, wait, that's different. That's the whole hover effect is different. I wish they would kind of keep the thumbnails a bit smaller, but I don't know. I guess I already talked about everything that I wanted to talk about in the video, so you know, yeah. Okay, the next thing we want to talk about is Minecraft. Now you might be asking, Jux, why don't you just make this Minecraft video? And I gotta say, I have been trying a lot of different design styles and kind of looking at the community, everybody's criticism, and I kind of have a lot of questions for you guys. I can't go through this without asking you these questions, so just bear with me, all right? Just bear with me. Let's go through my questions. So you know how this. I'm not sure if you have seen these pictures. These are like the new mock-ups for the new upcoming Bedrock UI. I do love using Figma as my notepad because there are a lot of features. It has like I can create a rectangle, I can write a text and choose my font and everything. It's beautiful. You know what? Now that we are talking about Figma, can I just like talk about Figma for a second? Okay, so I don't know what is happening over at Figma, but recently there are a lot. Like I have been encountering a lot more bugs. Kinda, I feel like if I could recreate it over here, like I'm not sure if I can recreate it, but can we just stop with the bugs? There are a lot of things about Figma recently that just like once in a while something comes up, something just doesn't work, and I can't, and yeah. Not that I'm gonna leave it. I don't think I'll leave Figma, but I just hope that they could fix these because I remember Figma being this perfect platform And recently there are kind of a lot of bugs here and there, small bugs, but they're still there. And I love Figma, but please, okay? Please, just the whole like changing the values and stuff sometimes just doesn't work, and there are other stuff too. There are too many, and I come across them once in a while and it just goes away later. It's just like weird. I don't know what's happening. I don't know what's happening. Everything has been changing and I love change, but please, please, not the bugs. I tried FigPal a little too late. But yeah, FigPal was lovely too. I don't know why they add these cute little characters to the to Figma and then they remove it. Like, I wish there was this archive kind of thing where you could kind of see your FigPal and your last year they did this like mouse thingy where you could like change your cursor, you know. They removed that. I kind of wish that there was this archive of everything that Figma created for like April 1st. So yeah, if anybody from Figma is watching, I would really, really appreciate having an archive of all these little cool, quirky, cute things, you know. Yeah, thanks. Okay, now I gotta go back to Minecraft. I gotta go back to Minecraft because I have been thinking so much past 2 weeks about this thing, and I don't think that I can go on without you guys. I need your opinion on this. So have you guys seen the whole Bedrock, the new upcoming Bedrock UI? This is like a preview of the upcoming. It's not on Java. It's just on Bedrock for now. I guess it's not coming to Java. I'm not sure. You see a lot of rumors here and there. I'm not sure, but this is upcoming to Bedrock. Apparently, it's not the end result. It's not like the final design, but it's a draft. So they have this. Beside the fact that this is visually very pretty, I kind of want to know what you guys think about the whole horizontal direction. Is this? Would you? So a lot of people have been talking about how this would have been better if it was vertical, but I want to know what you guys think. I really need. Could you just like right now in the chat spam horizontal or vertical for me so I can see the whole preferences? Yeah. Vertical, horizontal. Sometimes horizontal, sometimes vertical. Yeah. Horizontal, vertical. Yeah, there's kind of like both, but I feel like there's more vertical than horizontal. And I want to kind of put it to experiment today, guys. So don't worry, like you guys tell me your preferences. I feel like so far it's mostly horizontal, but mostly vertical. But the horizontal has a lot of benefits that we should talk about before we, completely write horizontal off, But I mean, it's been like how many years that people are using vertical. You can't just like suddenly switch to horizontal, but I feel like you could get used to horizontal. It's not like impossible. Yeah. Vertical is familiar. Definitely. Vertical is familiar and you kind of shouldn't take that away. But I actually started to try a horizontal design. So you can see over here different types of different kinds of designs that I've been kind of giving thought to. So this is if like the furnace would be horizontal, guys. What do you think about this? Versus the vertical, the whole vertical. But by the way, don't mind the whole my own UI. This is still a draft, so it's not even close to being finalized. But I'm not sure. I look at this and I think it's cool. Like, I probably could get used to it, but I don't think that everybody is, you know, okay with it. A lot of people like the vertical one. A lot of people quickly want to craft something. They just drag the item and put it on the top here. Easier for them. So which one is it, guys? Now that you're seeing the horizontal versus vertical, which one? Now which one? Like, has it turned into horizontal? The guys over on Twitch. Damn, Twitch is a little bit silent today. What's happened, guys? Still vertical. Okay, great. So it could probably be like optional, but if most people are okay with vertical, then it's vertical, you know? Still vertical. Okay, so just because I really didn't know how the whole horizontal versus vertical thing is, the whole deal with it is, I decided to make a mod and kind of try it in real time for myself to kind of experiment whether it is that bad, kind of try to see. And guess what? My modding experience was very smooth for a while, and then I just couldn't. I gave it up because it turns out modding is actually not as easy as I thought. But I did manage to get like a little very, very basic kind of mock-up ready for it, and I'm gonna show you guys that right now. As you can see, have Minecraft over here. Okay, so let's check out the mod I made, but don't expect too much from it because I literally gave it up after some time. And I'm definitely not going to continue making it, but yeah, let's see. So let's go to the normal survival peaceful world, and I just want to talk about the inventory. Let me make the UI scale a little bit bigger. All right, yeah, okay, this should be good for now. Okay, I think this is better. Is this better? This is better. Yep. All right, so this is kind of the inventory I made. This is like the horizontal version, so you guys can kind of tell me what you think about it. Just take a look at this. Something that you should consider when it comes to horizontal is that the horizontal UI would kind of, you know, would kind of need to have space for the recipe book, you know? And if you're deciding something that I'm not seeing in the drafts of the upcoming Bedrock mockups, is the recipe book. I feel like that hasn't been considered, or maybe has been considered, and the UI is just not out yet. But we need to consider the recipe book. This like recipe book has to go somewhere. Where is it supposed to go? You know, like if you want to decide whether you want the horizontal or vertical, you kind of got to think about where you're gonna put the recipe book, right? So I did kind of do a little mock-up for this, and it turned out if you're on like a small screen, you kind of cannot put the recipe book over here, because like if I increase the GUI's scale, then like the recipe book just wouldn't fit, you know? It would probably go up here, would push this down, you know, push the inventory down. Yeah, but I feel like we have to consider the recipe book and everything else when we want to decide. I'm about to like craft something over here, and I just want to tell you guys this mod is not complete at all. So it would kind of look like something like this. Like if you have these planks over here, you would kind of put them on the crafting thing. They disappear because my mod is not very good, but you put them here and then you craft a crafting table. Yeah, they disappear, but don't worry about that one. My modding capabilities are not that good. You could put the crafting recipe book at the bottom of the screen or the top of the screen or whatever. But yeah, we should think about that when we want to make it horizontal, you know? We could put the recipe book like with full height, kind of like the just enough items mod. Yeah, right. Full height on either like one side of the screen. What do you guys think about that? It is. There are many options. Like there are so many options. Like there are so many places to put things. So I have like this other option I have put here, which actually should be over here. Yeah, I also had this other variant in mind that kind of put the hotbar over here, and then you have your inventory, and everything would be on the bottom, you know, bottom of the screen. What do you think about this? So I feel like at the end of the day, we better just like not change the layout then. I've been kind of thinking about this for far too long, and I came to the same conclusion, but I wanted to make sure that you guys think the same too. Vertical would mostly be better for a lot of players because, well, you know, you guys are used to it. You quickly want to craft things. You know where everything is. You know where to put the items. But horizontal might take some time to get used to. And down here also is just like not in the center of the screen. Like your eyes have to constantly travel to the bottom of the screen, right? Yeah, so yeah, I'm not sure. Maybe the bottom of the screen isn't the best place to put this, but yeah, so do we just like agree to make this vertical, or would you like an option to make it horizontal or vertical? How should it be? Should it have an option to be horizontal or vertical? Options are good. As much as options are good, and I love to give options to everyone, I feel like when it comes to like a game like this, it's a lot of maintenance. It's a lot of like building. Like you have to build a lot of things. Not that like Minecraft couldn't use a lot more building, you know, a lot more UI changes. It could definitely use them, but two different sets of UI would obviously need a lot of more work done. The options are lovely, but you would have to like kind of create two entirely different set of UIs, like one where it's horizontal and like the recipe book is up there or down there or somewhere, and the other one where everything is like vertical and it's like before and nothing changes, you know. So if too many options kind of make it complicated, then we kind of don't have to go with that. We can keep it vertical. I think this is going to be kind of controversial. I'm kind of excited for the Bedrock UI to come out. I'm kind of excited to see what everybody thinks about it. But yeah. Yeah, I kind of wish that they would be consistent. Like, if they're gonna make Bedrock horizontal, kind of wish that they would make, you know, like, make it consistent with Java. Like, not that I'm saying that they should make it horizontal, but if you're gonna make it horizontal, then why is Java not gonna change? You know? I would love it if the UI I'm about to make has a mod. That would be lovely. I kind of want to give it a try myself and make the mod, because I've kind of learned a lot past 2 weeks about the whole modding thing. And I think I spent like a day or something on making this mod. Essentially is basically just like grabbing the design and then kind of programming on top of it. But I feel like I would at some point. Maybe not soon, but at some point I guess I will give it my best. But yeah, that would be lovely actually. I do really like when I redesign something, when I have a video and you guys want to implement them, I do really like that you guys like my design enough to want to actually implement it. But I kind of wish that the company would kind of make a move too. Mostly I just want to give the voice of you guys to the company, I guess. I'm not sure if that's the best way to phrase it, but I kind of want the company to kind of see the issues that people might have with something. If you guys want to like make a mod or make like implement my designs somewhere, a lot of people have, a lot of great developers have created many variations of some of my designs, but yeah, I do welcome it. Sure, why not? Yeah. So this is the whole talk about the Minecraft horizontal versus vertical has ended, and now I want to talk about another topic related to Minecraft UI, which is the HUD, and that is a very important topic. I have not been able to wrap my head around the HUD options. I've been trying to come up with things that could make your life easier. So I want to know what options you guys would love on the HUD. There are many things that you might want to see. I'm not sure exactly. Maybe day and time, or other details. You know, the location, your location in the world. I know there are mods for it, but honestly, some things could honestly just be, you know, be a part of the original UI. Why not? Yeah, so you would like movable slots. What do you mean? Like by movable slots, you would like to show or remove some of the details in the F3 debug screen? Okay, yeah, I do want to talk about the whole like debug screen redesign and stuff. There are a lot of information on the debug screen, and I think that you guys would kind of want to categorize them. Is that just it? Isn't there something from the debug screen that you would like on the HUD, like the date, time. Location, biome, and also compass in the HUD if you hold the compass. This is kind of interesting. The compass is in your hand, right? And then you kind of can't see it as clearly as you would want to see it. So yeah, like the compass should actually be on the HUD. But I'm not exactly sure how that would work, like having it in your hand and on the HUD. I'm not sure. The clock, the time. Yeah, the time could be on the screen, yeah. Location. Yeah, location, biome, yeah. Well, I mean, biome, isn't that like obvious though? Like if you're in a biome, like you can see the biome, like, you know. It's very good that you mentioned the player locator bar. The player locator bar, I was thinking about this whole new player locator bar, and I saw that it's like kind of 2D, you know, like down there it's 2D. So, but you're in a 3D world, you know? Someone can be flying up there, someone can be down there, someone can be in a cave, someone can be in the sky, you know? And it kind of doesn't make sense for it to be 2D, because like if someone is like in the center of the screen, I look at it, it's in front of me, but it's not. It's like down there. It's like in the cave. Or that person is just not in front of me, you know? But the player locator bar says it's in front of me. So the player locator bar is not 3D, it's 2D. And Minecraft, and I know in a game like Skyrim or like Oblivion, like I just like talked about, it would make sense for the location bar or the locator bar or the objective bar to be 2D. But in Skyrim, it doesn't make sense because you're in a 3D world, you know? There's up, there's down, there's west, east, there's a lot of... Yeah, it's just not useful because, yeah. So I'm thinking, what if like, I'm not sure if this is the best way to approach it. I'm like not sure if this is the best way to do, but like what if different names of people were kind of on the side of the screen, kind of like you have this player over here, right? Like you're playing the game and like your friend is over here, your friend is like moving, and like the name would kind of be there, or maybe like a little square for that person, right? Like a colored square instead of a name, right? It could either be like a colored square that would move around the screen, like up, down, left, right, everywhere. Kind of trying to think of a better, better way to show the whole thing. What do you guys think? If it's too cluttered, then how else would you like to show the where your friends are in the world? Yeah. Location bar should appear when holding a compass. Yeah, but I mean, doesn't it take you some time to make a compass? Like you would have to make a compass. A mini map would be nice. What do you guys think about the mini map? Should there be like a mini map? Should there like be a mini map by default? Because if you guys think that like a player square makes the screen cluttered, I feel like a mini map would also kind of take some parts of the screen. The player icon could be a dot if the player is on the same level as you, and an arrow up if above you. What about that one? Similar locator bar, but with a small arrow above or under. What do you guys think about that? Like if it's the locator bar, but with an arrow that's facing up or down. Yeah. no mini-map by default. Yeah, I think there should be an option to activate a mini-map anyway, like if you would want it. It's yeah, Mojang said that their mini-map implementation was a map in the offhand slot. Okay. And then there's the whole thing with cramming an arrow in the bar, because like it's very slim, like you're gonna have to kind of, it's not easy to see, you know. You would have to equip a map to see the map. It's just like too many different options. There's too many different things. You could put an arrow on the locator bar. You could have these little like icons, dots around the screen to see where your friends are. You could have a mini map. You could have the compass. You could. There's so many ways, you know, to do this. I don't know. Just okay. So let's do this. Okay. You guys write down one word for either of these. Arrow, right? And icons on the screen. No. Just icons. Mini map or compass. Just like write down which one of these you would like, or like none. I guess, which means like another option. Which one of these would you like? Let's see. Minimap, compass, dots. Yeah, dots. Yeah, dots, icons, dots. Yeah, kind of the same thing, I guess. Yeah. Arrow. It's kind of like different. It's kind of very different. I'm not sure. Too many different preferences. Minimap, compass. But when we're talking about compass, so I have to kind of craft a compass and then I can see my friends. Don't you think that's kind of too much? If you've just spawned in a game together with your friend, you're just starting out, you kind of need to know where your friend is, you know? But what about that? Like, that's something to think about. It's very hard. Like I was actually playing with my friend a few days ago, and my friend would be like, "Oh, I'm here. Like, come here." And I would be like, "Where? Where are you?" And my friend is like, "I'm right here. Like, I'm in the cave over there." I'm like, "Where is the cave? I can't even see you." It's kind of something that you need to think about right when you start the game together, you know? Compass isn't expensive. You huddle and pair mine. Yeah, true. But again, it takes some time. Like when your friend and you are just like cutting down trees and crafting stuff, it's still good to know where they are, right? Because when I started this game with my friend, we were just like fighting enemies right from the start. Like we were just like crafting, and then the enemies started spawning, and then I would be like, okay, where are you now? Like my friend would be dying in the middle of the whole fight and then would be spawning somewhere else, and I'm like, where are you now? And I haven't even crafted anything yet, if that makes sense. Like it's a lot of work to do just to know where your friend is if you would have to do the whole compass thing. But it could probably like be two different options. I'm not sure, but like, what do you think about the whole my friend, like being able to choose between the whole locator bar and icons on the screen? What about that? Like dots on the screen. Players could spawn with a compass. That's kind of like something about the gameplay that we can't kind of change, you know? Like we can't like change the gameplay. We gotta like stick with the gameplay currently. If they give you a compass right from the start, it's kind of like, you know, It's kind of different. The game logic is not big enough. Is not a big enough issue, I think, to dedicate space. Most people use coordinates in the game. Yeah. What about coordinates? Even though I feel like it's not as like easy to tell where your friend is just by the coordinates. While I do think that the coordinates are necessary for you to know where your friend is, so that should be there, definitely. But just not, I don't think it should necessarily be on the HUD all the time. Probably there is a better option to show. I think, I'm not sure. I think if these little like dots are here and there as an option between this or the player locator bar, like if this friend is here and the other friend is like there, you know, some like this. Does that make sense? So maybe like everything all at once, kinda. You have the compass, you have the mini map option, you have the dot option, the name option. How about that? How about we kind of give people a choice to choose between the icon, the player locator, and even though I gotta say I'm not really happy with the whole player locator bar thing. I know that like the XP bar kind of disappears when you don't need it, but if you're constantly earning XP, like if I'm constantly earning XP, then I see the XP bar all the time, but I'm not seeing my friends, you know? That's another problem. Someone suggested that you put them on top of each other, but again, that's cluttered, that's too cluttered. Like you're not seeing anything. Kinda, you know? That makes sense, yeah? Should be icons on top of the XP bar. Okay, so since this is like kind of a choice that you kinda, yeah, this is what happens when the dev doesn't play the game. Oh, well, yeah, like I mean, if you're constantly earning XP, then the player locator bar will be completely invisible as you're earning the XP, right? It's just like something that I feel like there's another solution for, and I'm gonna put a poll later on YouTube itself, so we can kind of come up with something that's the best, that works for everyone. But it still should be an option because I'm seeing a lot of different opinions in the chat right now, and yeah, I feel like we cannot just go with one option. There has to be a lot of different options. Yeah. All right. Let's continue. Let's continue with the other topics. So we have talked about the HUD options. Anything else, guys? Anything beside the day, time, location, and you know, stuff like that? If nothing else, then let's continue. Yeah, hot or cold system. A compass in the top like Fortnite. Well, I mean, when we talk about like game UI like this, you really gotta consider that the audience for these games look completely different. The whole Fortnite audience is kind of different. The things that they want are different. You know, the game is different. Like the game is like completely different. So like if you want to put a mini map or like kind of a compass on top, you gotta kind of see how everybody plays the game, you know? And I'm not exactly sure how we could approach this without changing the gameplay, without talking about changing the gameplay. Minecraft Battle Royale, yeah. I'm not sure about Minecraft Battle Royale. Wait, is there such a thing already? Is there such a thing already? Okay, let's continue with the whole thing before we get too deep into the whole Hunger Games Battle Royale Minecraft kind of thing. The whole like Rust UI is very nice too. I was looking at it the other day and I was thinking how some choices in the Rust UI. Have you guys played Rust? You know, Rust, not the language, but the game, Rust. Yeah, I feel like the UI is kind of has some good choices, but as much as I try to take inspiration from it and kind of make it on the Minecraft UI, I kind of couldn't think of anything because the games are just different. Like the games are just different, you know? So, yeah. Alright, let's talk about, I have showed you the mod. I have shown you the mod. I did show you the Minecraft stuff, Oblivion, alright? And now, let's just like talk about Discord. Shall we talk about the Discord situation? Can we talk about the Discord situation? So Discord just went public. Not that I have any opinions about what's gonna happen or what's happening yet, but I do want to talk about some Discord alternatives. And not that I want to leave Discord yet, but I kind of saw this conversation happen on Twitter between people that they were talking about which platform they would like to go to if beside Discord, and that's actually a very good question because like there are a lot of options. Like there are a lot of alternatives to go to, and I have brought a bunch of them over here to talk about. Just some pictures of the UI of different like platforms. I don't know if you guys want to go over to Slack or something, but for those of you that aren't going to Slack, let's talk about some Discord alternatives. Yeah. So what would you guys go to? Like I have put like Telegram, Signal, WhatsApp, TeamSpeak, and Matrix, and Steam Chat over here. But what do you guys? What would you guys do? What are you gonna go? Skype? Well, I mean, Skype, or maybe like the Yahoo Messenger. Maybe that kind of thing. Did you guys use Yahoo? I'm not sure. Like I used the Yahoo Messenger like for a while, like a long time ago, and I kind of miss it. Like I don't know why they shut it down, but damn, that was the time. I don't want to sound like I don't appreciate like these other platforms. The UI was bad, everything was bad, but yeah, that was a long time ago. Yeah, Google Meets. Yeah, I do be hanging out on Google Hangouts. Yeah, why not? Yeah, Meverse. I mean, now that Discord is going public and the CEO has changed, I mean, not that I will be leaving Discord, I'm not going anywhere, but still it's good to talk about the other platforms. Like, what do you mean there is nothing like Discord? Like, there is really nothing like Discord? Google Plus? What? Like, what? Like, Microsoft Teams? Like, you're telling me that I have to ditch, like, if I have to leave Discord or something, I would have to go to Microsoft Teams? Like, SMS? Like, what? Email? Going to email? Slack? Guys, get serious. TeamSpeak? What do you guys think about TeamSpeak? Can we talk about TeamSpeak? Telegram is very good. I've been wanting to talk about how good Telegram is for a while, but I feel like Telegram is not like for everybody. You kind of need to have a phone number and everything. If they kind of allowed you to sign up with your email address, then that would be lovely. But I do know Carrie Fisher, yes. Who doesn't? I mean, TeamSpeak situation is crazy, guys. And the TeamSpeak marketing situation is even crazier, yeah. And yeah, but yeah, Telegram doesn't allow you to sign up with a phone number, and if it doesn't allow you to sign up without a phone number, and if they kind of stop doing that, I feel like their audience base would kind of increase, but they're not doing that, and I'm not sure why. Chicken Jockey. Listen, for every time that someone writes... No, I'm not gonna say that. I'm not gonna say that. I was gonna say for every time that someone writes Chicken Jockey, I would say Chicken Jockey, but I'm not saying it, so don't write it. Yeah, Telegram's UI is the best in the UX, and I have actually seen the development of Telegram since like 2014, 2013, I'm not exactly sure, but I have been following Telegram very carefully for a very long time, and it honestly has grown into this platform that is very UX-wise very good. It's just beautiful, and every single time that I look at it and there's Chicken Jockey, I'm not gonna say it, Chicken Jockey, Chicken Jockey. Guys, I'm not gonna keep on saying it. Okay. But yeah, the Telegram UI is very good, and it's improving every single time that I see something that I don't like on Telegram. Like the next month, next week, they fix it. They fix it. They have this really good UX team. Sometimes I think to myself, why hasn't Instagram or Twitter or another platform thought of that? It's very good. I'm not really fond of their latest, pricing stuff, but whatever. I don't care about that stuff. Just care about the UI, and the UI is good. But if you're supposed to leave Discord and go to Telegram, then that's a lot of... it takes a lot of getting used to. Like, you gotta kind of learn everything. It has like channels, it has groups, and it's like kind of crowded, or if you don't have many friends, you gotta kind of join a chat, and then like, yeah, I'm not sure. Flint and Steel. Okay, but yeah, you don't need to like leave Discord, but there are I'm just like thinking why there aren't any other platforms that have such, I don't know, like great UI, I don't know, great community, I'm not sure. Yeah. Okay, then you have Signal. What do you guys think about Signal? Is Signal something you use? Use Signal for a while. It's not really like something I like. When I look at Signal, I see Telegram, and I don't know. I see WhatsApp and I see Telegram, and I don't know. It's lovely. It's cool, but I'm not sure what to do with it. It's simple. It's very simple. Signal is simple. If you like simplicity, I think that's Signal for you. Yeah. We're not talking about Slack, because like who unironically uses Slack outside work? But yeah. There are many other platforms, guys. I just like put screenshots of a bunch of them that I could think of. And then you have WhatsApp. What do you guys think about WhatsApp? Do you guys use WhatsApp? I think everybody kind of uses WhatsApp. But like to different varying degrees. Like not everybody uses WhatsApp The same amount, yeah. Revolt, I haven't checked it. I haven't checked it yet, but now that you mention, I would have to check it later. WhatsApp's UI is sometimes I don't understand why it does a certain thing. It's just complicated for like no reason. It's weird, but you have to use it. Like, I feel like a lot of people use WhatsApp simply because they have to use WhatsApp, but it's like the safer option for I don't know, family, friends, or whatever. And I mean, each of these apps is kind of used to different, again, degrees, different extent, in different places. Like, I'm not sure, like different countries are just used to different platforms, you know? Which is okay, but I feel like none of them would really be a replacement for Discord. And no, like, you don't need to leave Discord. But it's good to have like an alternative. Like, we have alternatives for a lot of things, and Discord is just... And then there's TeamSpeak, right? TeamSpeak is nice. What do you guys think about TeamSpeak? TeamSpeak just did like a redesign recently, and I checked it out. I like it. It's clean, but yeah, I mean, you know, when you try to like get into a competition sometimes, and you kind of start getting closer and closer to the competition, you know? I don't know, like, I feel like it's competing with Discord a little bit too much. It would be great if it was just like its own thing, if it was not trying to be like Discord at all. If it was just trying to be TeamSpeak, you know, TeamSpeak being TeamSpeak. But I like it. The UI is pretty. I guess it's an improvement. But again, I haven't used the old one that much. I checked the old one like a long time ago, I guess, for like a few years ago. I'm not exactly sure, but yeah, this is a very good redesign. It's okay. What do you guys think? Yeah. It doesn't look like TeamSpeak. You want a white window? I mean, guys, that's just like essentially the dark mode versus light mode conversation, right? It's not like it's TeamSpeak versus TeamSpeak, like new TeamSpeak versus old TeamSpeak. Is like yeah, it's kind of like dark mode versus light mode, but yeah. I was gonna the TeamSpeak redesign was just on time. And because I was about to do a TeamSpeak redesign. like literally 1 week, I'm not even joking right now, like 1 week before the new TeamSpeak dropped, I literally wanted to redesign it, and I was like, oh my god, like TeamSpeak is nice, let's redesign it. And then like 1 week later, new redesign dropping. Perfect. I love it. This is good. This is good. I don't have any problems with it. Hey Jax, did you hear about the Figma drama recently? Yes, I did. The dev mode. The dev mode stuff. Yes. Yeah, I'm not sure if I can say that, but yeah. Yeah. Figma is starting to be kind of funny. I don't know, like I feel weirded out that now suddenly everybody knows Figma drama, the Figma drama. and okay, so like for those of you that don't know, that don't check Twitter, I guess, the Lovable Dev CEO, founder, received a letter from Figma that they can't use the phrase dev mode because dev mode is patented by Figma, right? Yeah. And the Figma situation is definitely crazy. Yeah. I probably won't be sued by saying dev mode, but I don't know. Figma is great. Is a great design platform, and it just like recently, so many things, so many news are coming out of it, and I just don't believe my eyes, don't believe my ears, don't believe what I'm reading. Like, I'm not sure what's happening, but something is happening, and it do be happening. Do I have to know coding in order to be a UI or UX designer? I don't know, guys. I don't know. Honestly, I don't know what to answer. Like, I don't know how to answer these questions. I knew like HTML and CSS and JavaScript since I was like, I don't know, 15. So I'm not really the best person to answer such questions, but I feel like you kind of do have to know something about the coding, you know. You don't need to necessarily be coding all the time, but you kind of need to know. Something that was interesting to me when I was doing the whole modding Minecraft thing was that after I tried modding it, I kind of got familiar with a lot of things in the Minecraft UI that I didn't know like before. I didn't know the name, I didn't know the categorization, I didn't know how in the backend Minecraft works. And kind of just by taking a look at the whole modding situation, I kind of got to learn a lot more about redesigning the UI. So yeah, it does help you to know the code, but you don't necessarily need to code, if that makes sense. Yeah, you don't have to be a developer, but if you know how to code, yeah. The modding situation is crazy. The modding situation has been crazy, guys. It's been a crazy 2 weeks. I can't believe it. Like, I would like wake up and just play Minecraft for research. Like, who does that? Yeah, definitely. You definitely need to be able to kind of understand how the thing works, but you don't need to do it yourself. Because at the end of the day, like, the user kind of doesn't care what stack you're using. If you're using Figma, or if you're using Sketch, if you're using Rive, or if you're using Spline, or if you're using, I don't know, whatever platform you're using, if you're using Photoshop or Illustrator, a lot of people use Adobe Illustrator to design their UI, and it turns out beautiful. So you don't need to necessarily use Figma or be very sensitive over what stack you use. At the end of the day, if it works for you, if you can maintain your code, if you can maintain your design, it doesn't matter. Like, it's about you. Like, it's just about you. You just gotta kind of know what you're doing. That's it. For now, I only use Figma. But I would really like to. I used to use Adobe XD and Sketch and stuff, but I feel like Figma is much easier. It has a more intuitive UI, and I feel like that's why everybody uses it. And yeah, Framer kind of adopted kind of the same UI. Kind of everybody has been. Spline has been adopting the same kind of UI. It's just very intuitive, and I feel like it's good, especially to show you guys my designs. It's good. I'm just talking about Figma over here, and there's TeamSpeak. Oopsie, this is too bright. Let's go to the next one. Yep. PowerPoint. You can use PowerPoint if you like. Guys, I always think, like, I think that it is the carpenter and it's not the tool, you know? Not always, but mostly it's the carpenter, not the tool. If you can do it on a piece of paper and then like take a picture of it and then, I don't know, like kind of draw on top of it on an iPad and Procreate, I don't know, just whatever works for you, you know, whatever works for you. You do your UI design in Audacity. Yeah. You could you could design your UI in, I don't know, Premiere Pro. Like that's possible too. Like you could design a UI in Premiere Pro. Yeah. So yeah, just try to do it your way, guys. Just try to do it your way. Don't listen to whatever everybody tells you you should be doing, you know. Just do what you like. Yeah, I really think, especially right now, that like AI is taking over like the whole, you know, coding development, even though I don't think it has taken over anything yet. But now that AI is kind of becoming more and more improved every day, I feel like it is now the best time to kind of learn how to code, how to design, because, well, you know, we are essential to everything that is created, everything new. Creativity comes from us, you know, so you got to continue learning. Don't halt your learning, guys. If you halt learning design or development, then are we even human? If we stop learning, are we even human? So yeah, you just don't halt your designs. Yeah. Spline has actually released a little speaking of Spline and Rive and Figma and stuff, Spline did release a little animation kind of tool too. Haven't checked it out, but probably I will check it out. And I'm not really sure. I haven't like made animations for UI because I'm not sure how the whole optimization on the front end kind of goes, but I would have to check it out. I would have to like kind of compare them. Yeah, okay. We would have to get to that. So the next chatting application is Matrix, and I'm gonna like, I feel like this is too bright. Let's reduce the opacity. Yeah, there we go. Every time I'm making a video and there's like this screen that's like too bright, I just grab the design and I just reduce the opacity to 70%, 80%, and there we go. Okay, so what do you guys think about Matrix? Have you used it? It's kind of like open source. It allows you to, Matrix is open source. It allows you to host your chat wherever you like, make it look like whatever you like, you know? So it's nice if you're okay with that stuff, you know? Okay, so yeah, there's that. And then there's the Steam chat. That's a very good option. Isn't the Steam chat just the perfect option, guys? Just open Steam, add your friends, and just talk on Steam. What are we even doing? Like, if Discord is for gamers, then, I mean, Steam chat is for gamers. What's the difference, right? I'm not even sure if a lot of you guys have used the Steam chat. I used to use it a lot before this redesign. Like, I used to use it a lot in, like, I don't know, 2015, 2016, but like before it got redesigned. But this one, I don't know, I haven't used it much. I haven't been able to look at it. Everything is so, like, the fonts are large. Everything is kind of here and there. I don't know. I like Steam's chat, but I guess it's just not scalable, if that's the correct word for it. It's not scalable to every type of community. It's getting better though. It's getting better. It's getting a lot better. Like in the beginning there, you didn't have the whole reply capability. You couldn't reply to someone, and then they added the reply, and then they just keep adding. I'm really happy with how Steam is going, you know, like Steam. I know I kind of criticize Steam, but it's getting a lot better. I feel like they're working really hard at improving their platform. Yeah. Chicken dinner jockey. Chicken dinner jockey. I actually thought of the same when I was grabbing the screenshot. I was like, chicken jockey? Oh no, it's chicken dinner, yeah. It's not a messaging app, yeah. It's just, I guess, my way of joking about a Discord alternative. But it is still like good if you have friends that are on Steam too, and are on Discord. Yeah, Steam chat is nice. It's minimalist. Yeah, it is the minimalist version. It's good. Then you can like talk to people and send little paid stickers. So yeah, it wasn't not so different. Yeah, gotta use Minecraft chat, or maybe just like use CLI. Like, who needs GUI, right? Discord, yeah, we have talked about Discord. I do really want to, and now that we're talking about like Steam and Discord and stuff, I do really want to watch some of my old redesigns, because the other day I was kind of thinking about one of my Steam redesign, and I kind of feel like now, 1 year later, TeamSpeak in the chat, guys. Hi, TeamSpeak. We were just reviewing your UI. So yeah. Okay, well, yeah. Yeah, I might one day like kind of review my old redesigns, and I kind of feel like they could be improved. 1 year later, there are a lot of things that could be improved. Guys, TeamSpeak is asking if their UI is bad. What should I answer, guys? What should I answer? I don't know, I get nervous. I sure get nervous. It's good, guys. It's good. No, it's not bad. No. They're joking. I'm being honest. I am being honest. TeamSpeak should do its own thing. TeamSpeak should just do its own thing. Just be TeamSpeak. TeamSpeak should be TeamSpeak. I give you a T for effort. S for effort, E for effort, A for effort. But no, seriously, it's all right, I guess. Just yeah, just be yourself, TeamSpeak. T for terrific. TS for TypeScript. TS for TeamSpeak, yes. Yeah, just TeamSpeak, if you are true to your words, you should just like try to be yourself. Just be yourself. As a matter of fact, I think everybody should just be themselves. Just be yourself. Just be yourself. Yes, thank you. So if I were to actually watch one of my old redesigns, guys, and actually talk about what things I would change about it 1 year later, what redesigns should I watch? Should I watch the Steam redesign? Should I watch I don't know, Spotify? What should I watch? For like, what's the one redesign that you guys think should be revised, kind of? I feel like Steam would be good because Steam has changed a bit since last year. Spotify just like recently was just recently like redesigned a little bit. Instagram has changed a lot. IMDb has changed a lot. Yeah, I would like to start with the Steam redesign. Probably I would have to kind of. There are a lot of things that we have to talk about. Every year these platforms change, and it's obvious that like every year we have to look at them anew, you know, have a fresh look at them, you know. You can't just like expect one redesign to work forever, you know. And yeah, my opinion about my own choices kind of change in time too, because there are a lot of like new features that come up, or they add a new thing, or you know, like things change. All I have to say is that the UI situation is crazy. I really need you to do a whole Twitch redesign. I need to do a whole Twitch redesign. I have not been able to. I see so many things every day, but I feel like we have to talk about that, guys. Just be patient. Just be patient with the Twitch situation. Gosh, I feel like the Twitch app could use a lot more improvement. Seriously. Yeah. And we need to kind of do the whole Windows 11. Actually, now that you mentioned Windows Aero, guys, I had this dream a while back. I had this dream, and I have dreams about like my like UI and like my phone and like my laptop and my computer and stuff all the time, but this specific one was so vivid, guys. Do you ever have dreams about like your phone or your work, or it's like the Tetris effect, but in your dream? So like you kind of sleep and then you have been coding too much, or you've been like using something so much that like you see it in your dream. Sometimes someone once was telling me that like, oh, like you can't see like phones in your dream, but like I was like, what do you mean? I do see phones in my dream all the time. I see phones in my dream all the time. What do you mean you don't see phones and like computers in your dream? Like there's usually a chat app, or there's like a coding like thing. Sometimes I am like you know, battling with this UI choice, and then I wake up and I'm like, oh my gosh, that thing in the dream was the solution. Like this is crazy. That was crazy. Like this is actually crazy. I have this color website called Real-Time Colors, and I haven't really updated it in a while. I have to do that. But one morning I just woke up and I was like, you know what? The name should be Real-Time Colors, and like the logo of it should be like a timer that is like a color wheel kind of thing. And damn, snap. And I just like went and made it, and it worked. And I don't even know how that happened. I don't even know. Yeah. It's crazy. Yeah. You, whenever you use an application too much, you kind of start dreaming about it too. Like Blender, like Figma, all the time. And I have actually dreamed about AR and VR in my dream too. Like putting on a VR headset in the dream. I gotta tell you guys, we live in crazy times. Like these are crazy times. It's crazy, like it's crazy. And the other night I had this dream where there was this like Windows Vista kind of skin on macOS, right? So I'm on macOS, and I see this horrific, and I say horrific not as in like, oh, like, oh, so bad, Windows Vista on macOS. Oh, who would want that? No, not that kind of thing. It was kind of like Windows Vista kind of thing on macOS. Like, what has happened? and I was terrified because I didn't know if this is reality or not, and it was all too vivid, you know. And then now the ending was crazy, guys, because as I was looking around the UI, and I was horrified because like it actually did have like a status bar and the control center and everything was there, but it was also like that the clock was on the bottom right, like Windows, right? And then I do you know how on Windows you want to open like the whole like task manager and everything else, you do a Control Alt Delete, you know, shortcut. So I did this Command Option Delete to like kind of end the task that was the skin. What? And then I woke up and I was like, okay, this is fire. Like, this is fire. I need to make this. And I just like opened Figma and I just like created this mock-up. That was crazy. That was crazy, but that wasn't as crazy. That's not as crazy as it sounds, but it was crazy back then. Okay, it's not as crazy right now that I'm thinking about it, but it was crazy back then. And then the whole Windows like start menu icon looked like the Finder icon. I don't know why I was terrified. It's okay. It's not that bad. Like, I was terrified and it's just not logical. It is cursed. I refuse to stop stop saturating like my I don't know day-to-day activity with UI. I refuse to do so because I seriously enjoy it, but sometimes just kind of scares me the way that like, you know, brain works. Like, okay, I want to rest now. And the brain is like, no, you have to think about that bug. You have to think about that little thing from 2 years ago that you didn't finish. Remember that project, by the way, that 2 years ago you started and you were working on it night and day and then you just gave up on it? Yeah, that. Yeah. Oh, like the life of developers and designers gotta be the craziest. Yeah, I don't know, like, yeah, but I feel like then I kind of opened Figma and then I created it and I was like, huh, it's actually not that bad. So yeah. Yeah, okay. Well, that was it. That was this. That was with this little stream. I'm happy that I kind of cleared up a lot of things that I was talking about, that I was thinking about. Minecraft UI was like kind of bugging me for so long, and yeah, I feel like now I know everything kind of stays the same. Guys, if you've missed the stream, don't worry, it's here on YouTube, you can watch it, don't worry at all. Yeah. So yeah, but I feel like just as the final thing I like to say, I think you guys should catch either Oblivion Remastered or like another game. It could kind of take you, like, kind of keep you away from thinking about work too much or thinking about worrying about things. Just like play these games and yeah, have fun. Just like try to have fun, you know, and try to keep an eye on different parts of these games, like the UI, like other things. It's very beautiful, to be honest, when you start noticing, and then you can't stop noticing. Yeah, you can't. Then when you start noticing, you just can't stop noticing, and then, yeah. So I do wish you guys have a great weekend. If you haven't caught the Minecraft movie, I guess catch the Minecraft movie if you want. If you want to play Oblivion, play Oblivion. If you want to play Minecraft, play Minecraft. Play Mass Effect. I love Mass Effect. Can you guys just please play Mass Effect, please? Like, if you haven't yet, just please give this game a try. I cannot stop playing it. So yeah, just go have fun over the weekend. And I will see you soon in the next video, actually, which is the Minecraft video. I don't think I'll be streaming till after that, but until then, keep it real. Just have fun, and I will see you soon. You may go now? Yeah. See ya.